Maraming salamat sa Himalaya. Nandito po ulit tayo sa tahanan natin, no? Gusto lang po namin tawagin, sana lumapit na, gusto kong pasalamatan sa harap ninyo ang mga kasamang bumuo ng pelikulang ito dahil sumama talaga sila, tumulong sila. Gusto kong tawagin ang executive producer namin, Art, let's go, Art Cruz. Salamat! Nagpapainom ko po mamaya. Ang aming assistant director, nandito si Roswell Hilario. Of course, nandito ang creative manager from 276 Collective, si Marco Mata. Nandito rin ang napakagandang music ni Von de Guzman. Oh my God! Here, nandito na ba si Manuel? Wala pa ang ating DOP. And of course, tatawagin ko po, I am so honored to have worked with these two great actors. Promise. The pillars of the film, Mr. Allen Dizon and Miss Loris Guillen. Habang hinihintay po natin sila, nandito po ang aming executive producer, si Art Cruz. Baka may konti kang...
Salamat po sa pagdating nyo this premiere night. We're happy, we're excited to bring our film back in our homeland. After we premiere in Moscow International Film Festival, and of course, we compete in the NAMM Asian Film Festival. Siya nga pala, yung film na to, today about to say that it will touch delicate issues of our societies, pero we try to balance it with heritage culture, and that's what I like when Jay tried to binobomba yung katotohanan in the background.
And nandito po, ma'am. Siyempre, congratulations sa inyo, Sinimalaya. 20 years mula simula nandun. Ano ba ako? Ako na yung host. Salamat po. Magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon and magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Thank you for coming and supporting this film, which is premiering for the first time in the Philippines. And we thought that, J.R. Tarejos started directing. In Sinimalaya, the Director's Fortnight.
Director Showcase.
And the Director Showcase Country Festival. And I accepted this role because, bihira lang ako mag-artista, pero pag kinukuha ko, usually yung mga matataray, matataas na alta, na kontrabida. So once in a while when I get a project like this, it intrigues me, so that's why I did it.
Yes, good afternoon po sa lahat, and thank you Sinimalaya. So nakakamiss pa rin talaga na umattend sa mga ganitong festival, and especially sa Sinimalaya dahil alam naman natin dito yung home ng mga indie film na nagpasikat sa lahat ng mga pelikulang Pilipino na tumulong sa lahat ng mga artista, direktor. At yan, and nakakamiss pa rin talaga na manood, especially itong Guardia de Honor. Ginawa namin to for... Kailan ba natin ginawa itong shooting na to? Last year. So, hindi ko pa siya napapanood. First time ko mapanood dito sa Sinimalaya. So, thank you so much po. And of course, Direct Jay, maraming salamat kay Sir Art at kay Direct Loris. Yeah. Thank you.
So, ayun po. Salamat ulit sa Sinimalaya. Masaya po tayo dahil we are celebrating the 20th year of Sinimalaya. And I am very fortunate to have been part of it for 2 years. In 2010 with Pink Halo Halo and Kasal in 2014, which won the best film. So, dahil 20 years namin, tinatanong ko siya, ano nga ba yung kahulugan sa akin ng Sinimalaya? No? What is Sinimalaya to me? What is independence to me? Because bahagi yun, pinag-usapan tayo bilang mga independent filmmakers. What is it to be an independent filmmaker? And those historical questions have been boggling my mind, especially so what happened to the Los Sabongeros, no? Due to the threat, no? And syempre, any threat should be considered delicately kasi wala namang sining ang kapantay ng buhay ng tao eh. I mean, sinasabi ko nga, ang sining ay hindi sapat, no? Lalo na sa problema natin sa bayan. So lalo pa kung ang buhay natin. So, yun. Pero dahil sa nangyari, di ba, tinatanong, is Cinemalaya still independent? Parang ganun. Are the independent filmmakers are really free to create and express? But tama yung isa ko nabasa rin na baka dapat hindi lang natin itanong sa Cinemalaya yung sense of independence or even to us filmmakers. We should also ask ourselves, no? Are we really independent? Are we free? Tayo bilang mga mamamayang Pilipino. Are we free from corruption, from repression of rights, poverty? Kasi makakagawa lang tayo ng totoong malayang sining kung malaya tayo bilang individual. Yun. So, yun lang. Tayo ba malaya? Malaya ba yung society natin? Meron ba tayong tunay na progress or unity, equality, or democracy that emanates from the people? Not democracy of the elite, of the few, of the powerful, of the rogue elements. Because apparently we are being, run by thieves, by killers, maybe by syndicates. So they say. So anyways, yun lang. Pero pag nasabi na natin, ano nga bang independence para sa atin? Kung hindi tayo, if we are not satisfied with our conditions, we should emancipate ourselves from the conditions. And that's what the role of Miss Loris Guillen as Mama Anita did in the film Guardia de Honor. She not only emancipated herself, but also her family from the vestiges of the history of police violence and brutality. She also emancipated herself and her family from familial, generational abuses and patriarchy. And maybe, like Mamang Anita, we should also emancipate ourselves as Filipinos. Kaya dapat tingin ko ang pelikula natin ay nagbibigay ng ideya para makaigpaw tayo sa kalagayan natin. Because cinema should not only teach us what to dream of, but cinema should also teach us how to dream, how to desire. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa Philippine premiere ng Guardia de Honor. Salamat.